May May. We're going to wait a few minutes before they get any kind of treats. There's Odie. There's Dakota. That's not Dakota. That's Honeybee. Honeybee. Odie. Hi, how are you? Are you curled up? Were you outside? You were outside. Daddy made you come in, so you're not real happy. Are you guys ready? Since we get a couple people in here, we'll have our cookies. Who want cookie? Do you want a cookie? Dakota likes her cookies, don't you? Say good mornings. If you're in chat, please say something so we know we have people here. Dakota, are you wanting a cookie? Are you hungry? You like your cookies? Did you get 20 pounds of cookies? What? Dakota, Odie, and Honeybee got 20 pounds of cookies. One big bag. And they're the big cookies, too. They're big dog biscuits, aren't they? Odie, Odie, do you like cookies? Odie says, Dad, that's a stupid question. You know I like my cookies. Oh, look who's all watching. What does Dad have? What, Odie? Does Dad have something you like? Stay. Say good morning. Say good morning. Talk. No, talk. Do you want a cookie? Are you gonna be good? They got 20 pounds of cookies yesterday. So there's Dakota's. And they're the big dog treats too. Hello, Luke. Mick, welcome. Hit that like for these pups. This is about these puppies. They're all rescues. This little one is just 10 and a half weeks old. Everyone hit that like button for us. The dogs are all enjoying their biscuits. They did get 20 pounds of biscuits yesterday. They're not a little bit spoiled. They're a lot spoiled. Are you a lot spoiled? The little one is Honeybee. She's golden honey color, and then her tip of her tail is jet black. Almost like a bee stinger. That's why we call her Honeybee. Next to her is Odie. He's going to be 10. He was my very first rescue. He's been with me since the start of the crud lockdown. And then we picked up Miss Dakota. She's going to be 6 on Easter. And she's the most lovable puppy you'll ever want to meet. She loves people and loves these other dogs. Even though her and Odie do get into it every now and then, she loves them. And Odie tolerates the pup. He will put her in her place every now and then, but it's not very often. No, that's not yours, Ode. He says, but Dad, I want it. I really want that. And this channel is dedicated towards these 3 pups. I do live in central Michigan. We do have have an acre of land that is fenced in and gated, and the gate is locked 99% of the time. This is all about giving them their best life and a forever home. And this channel is dedicated towards them and is about them. Everything about this channel is family friendly, and I ask that we keep it that way. No rude comments, and please respect everybody else that's in chat. Dakota, are you a good girl? And look at this one's mask. It's very unique, and she's very lovable. Lucinda, welcome. We are in central Michigan. It's roughly 35 degrees today with a strong wind. Most of our snow did melt this past week, and we had 57. And we're out in the country / woods. So, like when I go outside, this is what I see. That's out my front door. It's very beautiful here. We do have an acre of land that is fenced in. And Odie just stole the puppy's biscuit. I knew that would probably happen. He's a hog when it comes to biscuits. But they have their best lives going. I do not give my dog rawhides. Instead, I do buy their biscuits at Menards. It's like a Lowe's and whatnot. They did get 20 pounds of biscuits yesterday. So they're set with biscuits forever. And if you haven't hit that like and subscribe, please do so. It helps support these dogs, and if this channel ever gets monetized, everything goes to the dogs. This is about them and for them, and how they live their best lives. Is that right? Dakota, are you a good girl? Are you a pretty girl? Again, there's Honeybee, who is just 10.5 weeks old. And next to her is Odie. He's 10. And then we have Dakota, the Alaskan Malamute. And she will be 6 on Easter. And Dakota and Odie have taught the puppy to go outside and do her business. She goes out every time they go out, and they go out roughly about every 2 hours. And even at night, they go out about every 3. So the pup really hasn't had too many accidents in the house. If you do have other dogs and you're bringing a pup into the home, the best idea is to set up their kennel / cage and distract the other dogs, like taking them outside or taking them to another part of the house, and have someone put the pup in the kennel. And then lock the door and let the other dogs come out. I put Honeybee in her kennel and let Dakota and Odie come in. I distracted them with treats outside. And when they came in, she was in her kennel. They growled at first, and I just left them separated for over 2 hours. And it was safe enough that I felt comfortable to bring Honeybee out of the kennel. That's how I introduced her into the pack. And believe it or not, the two of them are very much a pack. They run together. They have to know where each other's at, even though they fight every now and then. But they don't mean it. They're just like siblings, and they have little rivalries now and then. But if you bring a new pup into the pack. That's how you should do it. Slowly, nothing fast. You want to put a barrier between them and the pup, just in case there's any kind of aggressiveness. I do not give my dogs rawhides. Rawhides are very bad for dogs. They expand in the stomach and cause major problems. I do make my treats every now and then. I didn't this time. I bought them because they really were a good deal at Menards. 20 pounds for $21. I'm a single guy and I am on disability, so I don't go anywhere. So I open up my heart and my home to these three dogs and I give them their best lives. All three do go to the vet on a regular basis. Matter of fact, when I first got Honeybee, welcome back, my best life, or my life. And when I first got Honeybee, I picked her up at 9:30 in the morning, and she was at the vet by 11:30. She did get her first checkup and first shots. All three do go to the same vet. I don't know what Dakota's growling about. What tribe do you belong to? I live right by Saginaw Chippewas Reservation in Mount Pleasant, Michigan. What are you doing? What are you doing, big girl? What are you doing? Odie, you're on camera. When you're on my channel, I ask that we do not dox each other. As far as everyone's concerned, my name is 3AwesomeDawgz because I have 3AwesomeDawgz. Everything I do is about my dogs, and I ask that you keep your information private as well. And if you dox yourself, I will take down the messages. It's just something that I believe in. We don't dox ourselves on my channel. I will not dox myself. Honeybee, what are you doing? Honeybee, come on. Get out here. Come on. What you doing over there? Huh? Odie, come here. What? Are you crawling at the puppy? Look at the puppy. Who's a pretty girl? Who a pretty girl? Huh? Are you gonna talk? That's it. You know what talking is, don't you? Oh, yeah? What? The puppies aren't playing, are they? Odie don't want to play, maybe. Are you going to talk some more? Are you going to talk some more? What? Oh, yeah? Are you going to be a good girl? Hmm. Hey, Squid. Thanks for the raid. As you see, Honeybee's got her voice, and yesterday they got 20 pounds of dog biscuits. So they're good on treats for a while. Welcome, Squid Raiders. Hit that like and subscribe if you haven't. What you doing, Odo? What you doing? Oh, tell Squid hello. I appreciate. As you see, we're slowly growing. We're getting there. Cynthia, welcome. Papa Squid. Okay, Papa Squid, this is Odie. He's an Australian Shepherd. That's Dakota. She is a Alaskan Malamute. And the pup, hey, come here. Get over here. I'll go get the pup. Hang on. Come on. Come on. The pup is Chow, German Shepherd, and Husky mix. And this is what your daughter wanted to see the other day is her tongue. As you see, it does have some black spots back there. Hey, Heidi, welcome. But she is definitely Chow, as you see. And yes, they all are rescues, and I give them their best life. We have over an acre of land here that is fenced in and gated, and the gate's normally locked, but I'm expecting delivery, so I have to unlock it today. We're out in the middle of nowhere, literally. Like if I go out my front door, that's what I see. I see woods and country. No buildings, no sirens. And currently we basically have no snow. So that's always very nice. Yeah, that's what Squid was telling me. That's why I wanted to make sure you seen her tongue. But Odie just stole the pup's biscuit. He steals her biscuits all the time. That's why he's very fat. And Odie's nickname is Wigglebutt because they dox their tails when they're born. I'm getting down at their level, and Odie will come right up to me. Cynthia, it's peace and quiet here. Actually, you would probably enjoy it. It's very beautiful, but sometimes it gets a little cold, doesn't it, Papa Squid, up this far north? Dakota, are you a good girl? Do you want to get a biscuit? You want a cookie? I'm going to give him literally a cookie since you guys are all here to make them talk. So just 1 second. I'm going to put the phone down and get the cookie. Get back. I'm getting into the cookies. It'll just be 1 more minute. Puppy. Come on. Come on. Okay, you guys ready for a treat? Odie, do you want this? You want that cookie? Nice. Dakota, you want a cookie? Do you want a cookie? Tell everyone hello. Puddle Town? I can block you. You already had one, pig. Yes, I did give them peanut butter cookies. As you see, they're very vocal. But these are the 3. Again, Honeybee is 10 and a half weeks. And she really didn't have a problem with potty training because she goes out every time these bigger dogs do. And they all showed her what to do. Dakota is a very, very pup. But if you look between her eyes, she has an unusual mask. Dakota, what are you doing? Are you a daddy boy? Are you a daddy girl? Who a daddy girl? Do you see the mask? If you look, it's an arrow when she wants to show it. Okay, oh hide no. If you guys don't know, Heidi only lives maybe 3 hours south of me, but she lives on the other side of the state line in that nasty state below us. There's Mr. Odie. He'd love his dad, don't you, Odie, are you a good boy? If you can see that he's wiggling his butt. Are you? Oh, and Dakota gets after him. Now they're going to play. As you see, they're very much, they love playing together. They get along really good, and the older dogs do treat her very, very well for being a puppy. She's always going after Odie's collar and yanking on it. He puts up with it. What are you doing? Are you playing? Come here, Odie. Come here, Dakota. Sad. You guys want another cookie? Are you going to be good? You want to talk for Puddle Town? And Heidi and Cynthia? You guys want to talk for him? Okay. Let me get him. I'll get him. Who wants these? Who wants these? Uh-oh. Who wants to be a good puppy? Who wants to talk first? Talk to Puddle Town. Say hi, Puddle. Say hi, Heidi. Say hello to Heidi. Are you being a good girl? Say hi, Cynthia. Are you a good girl? Can you give her a 5? There you go. Odie, you want a cookie? Set. You want to show your trick? Okay, let's do your trick. Trick. Get it. If you see, he caught his cookie. Do you want a cookie, little girl? What do you say? What do you say? You want a cookie? You want this? You want that cookie? No, you gotta talk. Say, arf. And Dakota was drooling on me when she seen the pup getting her cookie. Are you gonna do your trick again? Trick. He missed it that time, but okay. Do you want this? What? Are you sure? Do you want a good? You want that? Are you a good girl? Do you want that? Are you a good girl? Nice. Heidi, I appreciate you stopping in. As you see, they're very, very spoiled. And why I call myself 3AwesomeDawgz. Now it makes... But now you see why I call myself 3AwesomeDawgz. Because they all have their unique... Oh, that peanut butter got to the roof of her mouth. Look at her. She's trying to get it out. Odie. So if you haven't hit that like and subscribe, please do. I appreciate everybody that came over on that squid raid. Thank you very much. We appreciate when squid does that. As you see, Odie is a red merle purebred. He doesn't have papers, but I don't need papers to give these pups their best life. Dakota, come on. Odie was bred by an Amish breeder. That's why he doesn't have papers. Dakota. And Dakota also was bred by an Amish breeder. She does not have papers, even though both are purebreds. I did rescue them both. And then Honeybee is Chow German Shepherd in Husky mix. She's the only non-purebred we have. Hey, Taz, you're late to the party. Squid and Papa Squid were here also. But Puddle Town, now you get to see what my three pups actually look like. Oh yes, she took the Odie right away, and he was the first to really accept her. But she likes to yank on his collar, and he puts up with it. Oh, are you chewing? She does have one of my old tennis shoes she does chew on. And like I said yesterday, they got 20 pounds of dog treats, 20 pounds of dog biscuits. So they got their dog biscuits for a while. What? Get Odie. You get Odie. See, Puddle, the little one goes after Odie all the time. She's always messing with Odie. And he'll take it until he gets tired of it, then he'll correct her. And she just found her voice like last week, so he's gonna get you. But Odie loves all dogs, even though he acts like he's tough. I mean, look at the way he wrinkles his nose. Oh, she's gonna get you, Ode. See what I mean, Puddle? He just corrected her. Odie's like, leave me alone. Get her, Ode. Get that puppy. What? What are you crying for? What? Why are you talking to me that way? What? I didn't do anything. What? I didn't. You guys want to go outside? Okay, let me get some shoes on. Watch out. Who's going to go outside? Get him. Get him. Come on. This way. What? Come on. Honeybee. Get Odie. Dakota. Dakota. Are you being a good girl? Honeybee's overdoing her business. Good girl. No. I have a package coming, so I unlocked the gate, and Dakota, the gate's kind of open, so she was investigating why the gate was open. So this is how nice and quiet it is. My nearest neighbor is that blue house. That's a quarter-mile down the road, and they have 3 horses. And that's going to my west. If I go to my east, my nearest neighbor is over 2.5, 3 miles. If I go to the dollar store or the 2 gas stations, which are the closest store type things to me, that is 7 miles one way. If I go to Walmart, Meijer, Aldi, Menards, or Home Depot, I'm looking at an 18-mile drive one way. So nothing is close. Yeah, Taz, what's up? And then the little one comes over here and plays by herself. She hangs out over in this corner for some reason. I don't know why. Odie. Oh. What are you doing? As you see, it's nice and clear today, nice blue skies, and our snow's almost all melted. So, come on, Dakota. Dakota, are you a good girl? Look how big she is. She's just out here in the sunlight enjoying the day. Welcome back, Cynthia. Have a cup for me. Are you being a good girl? Are you a good girl? Where's your puppy? Look there. There's your puppy. Here she comes. Uh-oh, Odie. She wants to play. Watch out, Ode. Get her. Get him. She wants to play, Ode. What? Are you barking at Dad? I don't know why you're barking at me. Dakota, you stay here. And the pup's playing with a piece of wood, so I'm going to step inside for a minute, folks. I'm going to put the phone down and I'm going to go get a sweatshirt. It's a little bit nippy. I'll be right back out. I'm back. Sorry about the delay. I just got to find out where the pup is because I did have the gate open a little bit. Where's the puppy? Stay, Odie. Odie, stay. I have to make sure she... I don't see her, but kind of go around. Come on. Find the puppy. Where's your puppy? Puppy! Honeybee! Honeybee! Where's Honeybee at? Honeybee! Honeybee! Where's Honeybee? Honeybee! Stay! I'm gonna have to go outside the gate and look for Honeybee. Because people do fly up and down these roads, so I don't take any chances. It was stupid for me to leave her outside while I ran in and got something. And she likes to investigate off the property. I've caught her out like 3 times. She's not where she normally likes to check out, so I'm hoping she's still on property. Where's Honeybee at? Where's Honeybee? Find Honeybee. Where's the puppy? Where's the puppy, Ode? Let's find the puppy. Go look for the puppy. He usually will go look for her if I tell him. But he's concerned because I was off property. Come on, let's go look for Honeybee. Come on. Where's the puppy? Where's the puppy? Where did the puppy go? Where's your puppy, Dakota? Let's find the puppy. Honeybee. She did this the other day and she snuck in the house without me realizing. Sorry about the wind. My new mic's come today, so. Oh, there she is. She's playing over here by the wood pile. Come on. Come on, Honeybee. Come on. Let's go get a cookie. Who wants a cookie? You want a cookie? Let's go inside. Let's go. Let's get a cookie. You want a cookie? Let's get a cookie. Come on. Come on, Honeybee. Honeybee. Hey. Get inside. Let's go. Inside. Hey. Let's go get a cookie. Let's go. Cookie. You want a cookie? You gotta be good. As you see, Odie and Dakota are having a little spat because cookies are involved. You both better stop. Look what I got. Odie. Odie. Be nice. You guys be good. I'm getting cookies. You be good. And also, Cynthia, my house is an Amish cottage. I sold my house downstate and moved into the Amish cottage. It's basically one room with a restroom and shower. Now, are you going to be a good girl? No more fighting? Tell them hello. Say, if you haven't hit that like and subscribe, do so. Nice. You want a cookie? Do you want this? Are you going to stop fighting and be a good boy? Honeybee, you only get one. You better eat that. Honeybee, that's yours. So they're, you can, well, the chow is actually the puppy. The other two are just jealous of each other when it comes to treat and cookies. And rides. Because Odie usually sits in the front seat of the truck, and Dakota used to have the back seat. Well, Dakota decided this winter she wanted the front seat. And now she's went to the back again because of the puppy. And she really is not liking that. She likes to look out the front window. Yeah, the only reason that I said it was getting chilly is the wind is bad up here today, and it's got a chill to it. You want the spray bottle again? Nope, she really doesn't like coming in. When she's doing something, she wants to do it her way. Oh, she went over too close to the feed bowl where Odie was. Well, Taz, the win was actually in the last 2 days. For the ones that don't know, I went to the casino. Let's see, Thursday evening, and I hit for 7-11, but I spent $200 to win the 700. So I only really won $511. And then yesterday morning, I was passing the casino because it's not that far, and something told me to stop and go in and play. I won another $489. So not that bad. And Cynthia, you would love it up here during the summertime, and it's just peaceful. Um, Up where Taz has her cabin, there's 20 lakes within 20 miles. So very much nature and quiet. I'm not that far from, I'm probably 40 miles from where Taz's cabin is located. And it's very, very peaceful up here. And Taz can back that up. She can tell you it's very, very peaceful up here. Nice. Well, Puddle Town, I went to the casino 2 years ago this coming May. Walked in, thought I was playing Penny Buffalo Revolution, and found out it was on nickel only after I hit the max bet by accident. That was a $23.50 bet. I ended up getting 4 coins, which gave me the bonus on it. And I ended up with 57 free spins, cashed out for $5,848. But I don't go to the casino very often, even though it's a temptation, because literally the casino is 10 miles from my door. The casino is closer than the stores are. Matter of fact, I have to go by the casino to go to the stores. What are you doing, Odie? Are you being a good boy? Oh, now she's in her cage, finally eating her biscuit that the other dogs have been trying to steal for days. And I leave her kennel door open, the pups, and she goes in and out as she pleases. But Puddle, I did have something that happened to me last week, and when it happened, I thought of you. I went and I bought a pizza, and they messed it up. So they gave me the messed up pizza as well as made me a new one. Do I own shovels? Yes, I have 2 work shovels and a snow shovel. But around here, the fire danger, Cynthia, is very, very low. Very, very low. The pup is laying in her kennel, and Dakota is laying next by her kennel, facing her. What are you doing? I don't know what she's scratching the bottom of her kennel for. It's weird. What is she doing, Dakota? Dakota's actually the lover of the group. She'll love you to death. She will give kisses all day long, and so therefore it's really nice. But Cynthia, I do have a fire pit outside, and yes, when I have a fire, I keep the hose as well as a couple buckets of water, as well as my shovel, and it is very sandy soil around it. What you doing? Are you being a good boy? Oh, who are you? What were you doing in your cage making all that racket? Oh, now she's going after Odie again. She always goes after Odie. Dakota, I seen that. Dakota just stole the other part of her biscuit. See, Dakota's eating her biscuit now. That's why she was over there babysitting. She wanted that biscuit. She wasn't babysitting the pup. She was babysitting that biscuit. See that? She just yanks on Odie, and he puts up with it. As you see, all three dogs have their own personality. Cynthia, I live in Michigan. We're actually the 26th state, long before California. Puddletown just got that from Shane and Radis. Radis came up with it and said, we ought to be Canadian because we're so close to the border. But Cynthia, we actually have to go south. Taz and I have to go south to get to Canada. And that's not a joke. But Taz lives closer to Canada than I do. So no, Canadians couldn't afford it because Michigan's actually a very beautiful puddle town in the UP and Mackinac City, Traverse City. Being in the center of the Great Lakes, we have a lot of beautiful places. What? What are you doing? What are you doing? Are you being a good girl? Who are who? Should Dad get a cookie? You be good. The pup was in an area that Dakota did not want her in, and she just sit there and growled at her. No, I'm actually in central Michigan. Would take me roughly 2.5 hours, 3 hours to get to Windsor. Where Taz, half hour, 45 minutes, maybe. Depends on traffic on the bridge or tunnel. Yet, if you're in the city of Detroit and you look across the river, you're only 3 miles. But by the time you go up over the bridge or go through the tunnels, it adds a few miles. Plus, it adds time at the border. We're not that far. I'm actually closer to go to the Upper Peninsula than I am Canada. What? What are you doing? Are you crying? Are you going to be a good girl? What? What? You went up with Dad? Do you want up with Dad or are you going to mess with Odie? Do you want up with Dad or are you going to mess with Odie? You choice. Okay, you want up with Dad. I'm not going to keep putting you up and down. You want up here, you're up here. There, you're up with Dad. You wanted to come up here. She came up and she's going to get right back down and watch. Nope. She says, oh, maybe I better stay up. Dad just put me up here. What? Oh, she's going to go down because Odie moved. She wants to play and Odie doesn't want to play. Get her. Oh, how's that going? Did you get your new totes in, Taz, that you had ordered? For you that don't know, Taz is actually moving into her family home next door to her house. And she did sell her house recently. Cynthia, you'd be amazed what you could buy as little as with 50K here. It you'd be amazed at the you'd be at a lake. So yeah, you would be amazed. It's nice and quiet here. Yeah, 50K would start buying a nice little cottage and you know, you would really like it here. It's nice and peaceful. It's quiet. During the summer, the downstaters do come up, but up this way, it's nice and quiet. And no traffic to speak of. You would thoroughly enjoy it up this way. Taz can tell you it's very, very quiet. But the dogs are all trying to take naps now. They're tired. They've been outside, they played, they've got cookies. Like I said, Cynthia, I'm on 1 acre of land that's fenced in and gated, and I overlook the woods. What's more peaceful than that? But if you're first time here on my channel is all about my 3 awesome dogs. They're all rescues, and we live in central Michigan on a 1 acre parcel of land that is fenced in and gated and normally locked. So these dogs have free roam of the property. Welcome back, Heidi. Yeah, Cynthia, if you hate it in South uh, Cali, you should look at moving to Michigan. Or because it is just beautiful, and your money would buy. You know what we could get a nice place for. is next to nothing. The economy is not like it is in California for housing. You coming up with Dad, Dakota? Come on. Come on. Get up here. You gonna come up with Dad? Come here. You go girl. You a daddy girl, huh? What, May May? Are you a good girl? Are you a pretty girl? Look how pretty you are. Say, I'm a pretty girl. And Odie's a good boy, aren't you? Well, Cynthia, maybe check out Michigan. It might be something feasible for you. Like I said, you could buy a nice place on a lake up here for next to nothing. Yeah, but you got to stay out of the hospital puddle town to do that. And how are you doing with your health? Well, I know of at least two cabins in Clare County that's up near Taz's cabin that are right around 32. They need a little bit of work, but for 32K, that might be worth it, you know? And probably a turnkey place up there, 55 turnkey. And the nice thing about Clare County, Michigan, is there's 20 lakes within 20 miles. So if you like to just go out and chill out on the lake, you're welcome to, or go fishing, or just enjoy the scenery. Now the other night, I left here about 6:30 to go get something at the store. I ended up on my way there. I hit a deer, unfortunately, and so there's good and bad things about living out in the woods. It's very peaceful, very quiet. So Heidi, how far over the state line are you? The deer I hit, one of my neighbors was going by and he asked if he could have it. So after the police took the report and made sure the deer was deceased, they asked me what I would want to do with it, and I said, I'll take it. And after the police wrote the ticket, he jumped in his patrol car and left. And my neighbor took it from there. But yes, if you hit a deer here, you just call the police. They do a report and for insurance purposes, and then if it's still breathing, they will get a special permit, and then you can get. They ask you what you want to do with it. You have your options to donating it or taking it yourself. Does that answer your question, Cynthia? What's it like there? Oh, you're not very far at all. So you're near Toledo. I did quite well actually there in Toledo at a Hollywood casino, I want to say. I walked in. The very first machine I touched, I won $3,000 and walked out. That was a few years ago. There is no ticket. They just do a report because it's Department of Natural Resources that gets the reports, and they just want to know what percentage of deer that are hit. But it's very nice here. It's very quiet. And if you like water, there's all kinds of it. And state of Michigan, it's salt free and nothing bad in the water that you don't have to worry about sharks or anything like that. And we only have like one snake you really have to worry about, and you don't see them that often. Now, black bear, the further north you go, you got to be careful what you leave outside. That's all it is. But yeah, there's no ticket. If you hit a deer in the state of Michigan, you don't get a ticket. Now, during the winter, if you slide off the road because you lost control of your vehicle, you do get a ticket for. Because you don't have full control of your vehicle. But if you hit a deer, there is no ticket. It's just a report for the insurance agent if you turn it into your insurance, or it goes to the DNR so they can keep track of how many deer car collisions there are. That's correct, Bottletown. And as you see, all three of mine are sleeping. And yes, I do live in what's known as an Amish cottage. I owned my cottage before I sold my home, and I just moved up here after I sold my home. Oh, he's a fur ball, and let me tell you, Puddle, here in about a month and a half, I'm going to be hating life because he sheds and she sheds at the same time. I'll be vacuuming about 9 to 10 times a day, and it gets bad sometimes. Yep, and I'm actually have a sign coming that says welcome. Hopefully you don't mind some pet hair. Yeah, yes, that's exactly what I do with it. I just take it outside and let the wind take care of it, and the birds can have it. Yeah, I'm expecting three deliveries today. I got UPS. I have Ups and FedEx coming. Well, Heidi, gladly let you come clean up after these two. They shed their undercoats. I have to get the brush out and brush out Odie here sometime today. That's going to take me probably 2, 3 hours. He's Puddle. He has this crazy guy for a dad that keeps buying all the cookies for him. Like I said yesterday, I bought him 20 pounds of dog biscuits, the big ones. Menards, I don't know if you have Menards out there. Menards is like Home Depot, and they had those. They had 20 pounds of dog biscuits for 21.50. Heidi, you have Menards down by you, right? Menards is basically out of the Illinois area, and they ventured into Michigan, Ohio, some in Kentucky, Indiana. And Puddletown, when I said Meyer earlier, it's a different Fred Meyer store than down by you. Hey, expert. Actually, there are 4 cans of beer in my refrigerator. They've been there for about a year and a half. I don't drink, so hang on. I'm gonna get a cookie so expert gets talked to. You want a cookie? Who wants cookies? Get up here. You want a cookie? Tell expert hello. Tell expert hello. Tell him hello, Dakota. You want this, baby? What do you say? Nice. Odie, you want to do your trick for expert? Let's do your trick. 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 Okay. Oh, he missed it, but he normally catches it. Honeybee, you want the cookie? Hey, Honeybee, come here. Come here. No, she's not going to. Sit. Sit. Are you a good girl? High five. All right. There you go. There you go, expert. And the little one is hiding below me. So there's the little girl. She's Chow, German Shepherd, and Husky. And there's her black tongue spots. Expert, I appreciate you hopping in. Thank you. Dakota, are you a good girl? Are you a good girl? Thank you, expert. And expert, I want to show you what I look at when I open up my front door. This is what I see. The woods, and then my nearest neighbor is a quarter mile down the road, and that's the blue house. And that's to my west. My nearest neighbor to my east is over 2.5 miles, 3 miles. My nearest store of any kind is the dollar store and two gas stations by the dollar store. That is 7 miles. My nearest Walmart is 18 miles one way. So, and I'm on an acre of land, and the property is fenced in, and the gates are normally locked because that way the dogs can roam and do whatever they want. You gonna come in and get a cookie? Who wants a cookie? Come on, come on. Odie. Yes, Cynthia. My nearest Walmart is also my nearest Aldi slash Meyer. Those are regular food stores. Expert. Here we go with the Canadian stuff again. Experts referring to that. Puddletown already made that joke a long time ago. But yes, it is a road trip to go into town. It's 18 miles one way, so you're looking about a good hour and a half, 2 hours if you go to the store. And that's where Menards is, as well as Home Depot. And for you that don't live in the area that don't know what Menards is, Menards is a hardware store or a Home Depot, just different name. What are you doing? Get out here! What's Dakota doing? An expert, I actually like it out here. It's nice and quiet. Just wish Bambi's wouldn't jump in front of my truck, you know? And Dakota's always giving Odie kisses. That's the real Dakota right there. She always kissing. Always. Oh, you having fun, huh? And you can see Odie thoroughly enjoys it. They do this about 7 times a day. She's a big, big sister looking out for her big little brother. And now Honeybee is giving him kisses too because she's learning from Dakota. That's true, Taz, downstate in Metro Detroit in the burbs, but up here in the woods, not so much. And you should know that because how far is your cabin from the nearest store? Now, if I wanted to go to all the major stores, I would drive down to Big Beaver Road. Big Beaver Road is in Troy, Michigan, and that they have a major shopping mall there. But you see, that's what Dakota does. She's always giving Odie kisses and cleaning him. And he's got a big smile on his face. I don't know if you can see it. I don't know. I heard a lot of stuff tastes like chicken Puddle Town. But you can see Dakota's always kissing Odie. Always. And Odie's just sitting there with a smile on his face, enjoying it. That's what Dakota does for Odie every day. Good girl, Dakota. Dakota's such a good girl. Are you a good girl? Are you a good girl? Oh, now you're going to give Dad kisses? See what I mean? She's a very lovable pup. Well, Heidi, if I walked to the store, I'd be back in about 3.5, 4 hours. Oh, Heidi, you've been to Big Beaver Road Mall, eh? And yes, Puddletown, that is the actual name of the road is Big Beaver. They have a mall that is on both sides of the street. The dogs are kind of chilled right now. You being a good girl? Heidi, for me to go to Big Beaver Road, it would be about an hour and 45-minute trip south. Well, Puddletown, thank you for jumping on. It means the world that you jumped on and take care of, viewed my channel, and I appreciate. Thank you. What are you doing? You being a good girl? What are you doing, Ode? You sitting right at Dad's feet, huh? You sitting at Dad's feet. Odie's just chilling out. Same with Dakota, and Honeybee is out cold, as you see her eyes even closed. And Odie and Honeybee are right at my feet. Kim, you should really think about opening your home to a dog, but not eating them. This is a no eat dog channel. Well, I was going to say, there's only one of us that live in Ohio where they eat the dogs. And yes, I'm picking on Heidi. She knows it. She's a good friend of mine from another channel, actually. And Heidi, you caught my little joke, and that was good. Thank you. It put a smile on my face. As you see, all the dogs are out cold. They're all sleeping. That's correct, as most of us know each other from other channels. Well, folks, the dogs are asleep, and I'm going to get my lunch around. So I want to thank everyone that hopped on, from the Squid Raid expert, Cynthia. Thank you. You're always welcome. Heidi, you're always welcome here. Hopefully, you know that. And Puddletown, I know he's probably already off, but he's welcome. Anyone that's viewing the channel that didn't type in the chat, you guys are always welcome here. This channel is about my 3AwesomeDawgz, and I encourage everybody to think about adopting. If you have room in your home and your heart for four paws that will give you more love than you could possibly ever give them, please, please, please adopt. Many shelters in the United States, because of the wildfires in California and the hurricanes in Florida and North Carolina, are over full and having free adoption days. So it won't even cost you anything other than you going and applying. And I want to thank everybody from the bottom of my heart, and my dogs also, for supporting us. And if we ever get monetized, every penny goes to the dogs for toys and treats. So, you have a blessed day. We'll catch you on the next one. Thank you for watching.